Dear students in 6 Blue, this new episode. Today we're going to take a new vocabulary lesson, and specifically like Unit 12. We're going to take the first part as usual, and then next week, inshallah, we complete the second part. And you can find um, the vocabulary of this unit, Unit 12, Part 1, in page 144 in our vocabulary. So let's see first the 10 words that we're going to have today. So we'll start with the word. It's called abduct, abduct, and as you may feel that will be a verb, so let's see the picture that try to help us understand the meaning. So if you can see here in the picture, you can see what? Yes, you can see that the policemen are just taking the man by force, and even here, the father is taking his son or any person taking another child by force to take him away and so on. So the meaning of the word abduct is all these meanings that we may infer from the two pictures. So here saying what, as you said, this is a verb, and it means to kidnap, or to carry off by force, to carry off by force. So the synonyms for this word is seize and snatch. If we just wrote down here in long man the word seize, we'll find it means like, as a verb, it means to take hold of something suddenly and violently, or grab, as we studied this word before. Also, the word snatch, as a verb, it means what? To take something away from someone with a quick and often violent movement. Like what? The thief snatched her purse um, and ran. So again, the word abduct means to kidnap or take by force. There are no antonyms for this word. Let's take the second word. The second word is ambiguous, ambiguous, and as you can see in the picture, in the two pictures here, like someone has a lot of questions and something is not clear for them. Maybe he has a lot of questions. So I hope that Muhammad Abdul Alam, Muhammad Ahmad, don't ask me what is the meaning of this word. So here, like when you ask something because what has been said or explained is not clear, so this word is called ambiguous, and of course it will be an adjective. So it means what? It means not clear, or having two or more possible meanings. Something that has two or more possible meanings. For example, when I say I saw a lion in the playground, do you remember like this kind of literature, figure speech, and so on? So it is called ambiguous. It's not clear. So the synonyms are vague, uncertain, unclear, equivocal, equivocal. So all of these words, even equivocal, means not clear, something that is not clear. So of course the obvious will be one of the antonyms, obvious, and then also we have plain, we have clear, and we have unequivocal. We said when we have the two letters at the beginning, we call it suffix. So sorry, prefix. In this prefix on, it means not equivocal, which is not um, hard or difficult to understand. So we go to the third word, which is bulk. And bulk here, as you can see in the picture, can have two meanings. The first one, to stop short. Here's a dog, stops and doesn't want to move. So this is called bulk. And even when the man in the baseball, this is another meaning. It has two meanings. When this man is called pitcher, the one who holds the ball and just threw it in the baseball. So this man, when he just moves in a wrong way or in a wrong place, so this is called goal. So the meaning here, verb, as we said, it can also be a noun. So to stop short, what does it mean stop short? If we write down here the word stop short, this is some kind of expression that has meaning. So if we write down only the word stop, and just go down, so as we used to see, like Longman Dictionary, one of the best dictionaries we ever used, and it helps us like get better expressions and so on. For example, here, stop dead or short in your tracks, to stop walking suddenly. This is one meaning. So if we search, also going down here, so we found this expression as it is said in the definition, stop short of doing something means what? To decide that you are not willing to do something wrong or dangerous. So it doesn't mean that someone's short and then stops. No, it means that like one expression, it means to stop or to decide not to do something because you feel that this thing is wrong or dangerous. Okay, okay. So to stop short and refuse, not to accept, to refuse to go on, to refuse abruptly. So the word abruptly here, abrupt, like sudden or unexpected, like or seeming rude in an unfriendly way. So like totally refuse or disagree to do something. So to prevent from happening, it can also to prevent someone from doing something or something from happening. This is called also goal as verb. But as a noun in the baseball, as we said, it is the illegal motion. It is not correct motion or movement made by pitcher. This player is called pitcher because he throws the ball. So the synonyms resist or hesitate or block. So what about this kind of car? Is it big car or small car? Yeah, some kind of small car. And when we describe small car, we call it as compact. Compact. So of course you know this. This is called what? You always see like we need a CD. So the first letter is for the word compact, compact drive, which is like this kind of plastic circular thing that or shape that has some kind of information uploaded in it. As you can see in this picture, we're just trying to tighten the shape of it to make it smaller by force and so on. So this is called compact. It can be an adjective, which means what? Closely and firmly packed together, like this picture. You just firm or pack something closely and firmly. It can be small, to make something small, and it can be also a verb. As a verb means what? Squeeze together. The action of squeezing together is called compact or compacting. And as a noun, excuse me, as a noun, it means like different meanings. For example, an agreement between two parties. For example, we agreed together, if you remember in the first of the year, on some rules like to respect each other, to listen to each other, raising hands. These kind of rules, we call it agreement or compact. A small case containing a mirror and face powder. Do you know that kind of books that the woman has their beauty stuff and so on? This is called also compact and even small. The synonyms are dense or compressed. It means also compact. And the antonyms are oversized, enormous, like huge, Humongous. Let's listen to this word.
Humongous.
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 Humongous. So it means what this word means: very big or enormous. Humongous. So also we have the word bulky.
Bulky.
It means what something that's bulky is bigger than other things of its type. But here, if I want to write down the word compact,
Compact.
so we have two ways of pronouncing this word. For example, when it is adjective,
Compact.
you know the syllable stress is in the middle, you know.
Compact.
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 Like, but as a noun, we make the stress on the first one. Compact. Compact. As a verb,
Compact.
compact. So I make the stress in the verb in the second one and in the noun in the first
Compact.
one. This is very great. Now we go to the word number 5, which is confer. What do you see in these two pictures? Yeah, exactly. We have two men here. They are trying to discuss something, like they are just having some kind of picture of information they are just discussing and so on. And here, this is kind of coronation or awardment or something like this. So confer as a verb, it means to consult, like to ask someone for advice, to talk over or discuss, exchange opinions, the same meaning as this one. Also, it means to present as a gift, favor, or honor, like this picture. So the synonyms are deliberate, deliberate, and we just make sure that it is deliberate because we have deliberate, which is
Deliberate.
adjective. So the verb is deliberate and the adjective is deliberate, like intended and so on. But we have
Deliberate.
what we are talking about now is the word deliberate as a verb.
Deliberate.
Deliberate, to think about something very carefully. To think about something very carefully. So it means also to confer. A word and bestow also to give someone something, to honor him with something. As a verb, and the antonyms are withdraw, withdraw, take away, withhold, deny. So not to give someone something, to take it away from him, withhold, and deny, not to accept something. So the word is confer. The word number 6 is called earn mark. And as you can see here in this picture, you just try to mention the description or the characteristics or the qualities of something. And even here, you just try to put this kind of mark to just to say, yes, this is the 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 pig or the buffalo or what kind of animal. So as a verb, to set aside for a special purpose, to put money aside for a special purpose, like what, for example, we need to earn mark this money or this month's salary for the new apartment we're going to buy. To specify or to put aside or set aside special part of money or whatever for a special purpose. Also, to make an animal's ear for identification, to mark it. So to put a mark for identification. For example, if you are just going to make some kind of experiments and so on animals, so you try to mark them, it's called earn mark. As a noun, it means an identifying mark for the feature. So the mark itself, it can be called earn mark, the mark itself, or to put the mark for an animal, or even to save or to put aside or set aside. The synonyms are reserve as a verb. As a noun, we have trait or attributes like quality, characteristics, and so on. So the word number 7 is called frigid. Yeah, that's very great. So if I just mention the word frigid and also the word fridge, can we make some kind of connection? So the fridge is used to like save things and to keep them cold and so on. So this is almost the same meaning. But here we're talking about adjective, so it's called extremely cold or lacking in warmth or feeling. So when I describe something, the weather, for example, that it is frigid, it means that it is very cold. We write down here the word
frigid,
frigid, like icy, cold, and so on. Not friendly or kind, but what we need is very cold weather. Okay. So the synonyms are freezing or unresponsive. Unresponsive, so it can mean also that someone doesn't have feeling, so it's called frigid. So the opposite or the antonyms are hot, balmy, torrid, warm, friendly. All of these words mean um, like hot weather and so on. So let's write down the word balmy. So it is balmy.
balmy,
So balmy means what? It means like weather or air that is very warm and pleasant, like mild weather. If you remember the word mild, we studied this before. So balmy, torrid also, the same one.
torrid,
It means what? Torrid weather. It's very hot weather, and also friendly and warm and so on. The word number 8 is implement, and here it is a noun rather than a verb. But it can be also a noun and a verb. So as a noun, it means an instrument or tool that you use outside or to put into effect, like to apply something, to implement, to apply, and so on. So the synonyms as a verb, device and a utensil, and as a verb, fulfill, accomplish, achieve, apply, and carry out. There are no antonyms for this word. So the new word, as we can see here in the two pictures, incalculable, incalculable. So simply we use, if you remember the word calculate, can you, before we discuss the word calculate, can you count all these things here? Of course not. So you are not able to count like uncountable and so on. So we have the word calculate, if you know it, calculate as a verb to count. When we say calculable, we said that the able suffix, when it comes at the end of a word, means it accepts to be or can be counted or calculated. So calculable can be calculated. In, we said the prefix n means not, so it is not counted or countable and so on. So as an adjective, it means too great to be counted. Unpredictable also, it can be the meaning or uncertain. So the synonyms are countless, again the word less like careless and so on, it doesn't count or cannot be counted. Measureless, you cannot measure it. The antonyms are measurable, countable, and predictable. And thank you so much. This is the end of today. We're going to complete, inshallah, next time the other vocabulary. Thank you so much.